Team Hamilton, how you doing? As you know, I am the post-SAR major here with our fearless chaplain, and I want to talk to you about a very difficult topic of suicide. We are in Suicide Awareness Month. I know it's at the end of the month, but this is a very important topic as we are in this pandemic, and it's, as you know, the numbers are probably rising at this point, and we're running into the holiday season where we notice that the numbers will go up as well. And it's our time to help try to combat this. It's up to everyone to try and help combat this, help their friends, anyone in the time of need. And everyone here on this installation is a valued member. And that's what we want to definitely portray. We want to stop any signs, any signs of suicide. We want to attack it, and don't let that permanent solution come from a temporary problem. And that's what a lot of this comes from, is it not? I mean, we see people go through bills, we see people go through stress with family, and they want to make this permanent solution from a simple temporary problem.
Absolutely, Sergeant Major. So many times we see that individuals are going through a problem like financial problems or relationship problems, and we know that they're temporary. We know that there's life on the other side, but unfortunately they feel lonely and hopeless. They feel that way in the middle of that situation.
So, I mean, we have avenues for someone to take at anything. If someone has a toothache, they go see the dentist. If someone has an injury or the sniffles or whatever, they go see the doctor. But when people are feeling stressed or hopeless or trapped, what is there for them to do? A lot of people want to keep it in and they want to bottle it up, and then all of a sudden they feel that there's no other way out. But there's plenty ways of reaching out. And a lot of times people think that reaching out is a sign of weakness. And in fact, it's actually just the opposite. It shows that you're very strong and that you want the help. And this is what we want. Anyone that needs the help, there's ways of reaching out. I mean, we reach out, I mean, we have the chaplain. We have friends. I mean, just reaching out to a friend, it's important for friends to see these signs. And I mean, of course, we have our doctors and mental health providers. If you feel that you want the help but you don't know who to reach out to, there's a hotline. You can call 1-800-273-TALK because you want to talk and you want that help, right?
Everybody on Fort Hamilton matters. Everyone is a someone here. Nobody is a nobody. And we need to remind one another that we're built for relationships. We are important as individuals, but our fulfillment comes in relationships with one another. That's why I always encourage men and women and boys and girls to be connected. Be connected because we all have a need of feeling belonging or a feeling of belonging with someone. And being connected with one another helps. Being able to look one another in the eye and talk to one another and open up to one another is important. And if we're connected, then we can build community. And when we build community, we have stronger, healthier relationships, which is what all of us need.
Excellent point, Chaplain. Speaking of connecting, I mean, as a senior non-commissioned officer, there's a lot of leaders on this installation, and leaders have a very, very valuable role, and that's understanding and investing an extreme amount of time into their employees, into their soldiers, and getting to know them as a person. Once you know them as a person, you recognize those signs of somebody acting a little bit different, and you might want to just reach out. Them knowing that you care about them earns that trust. And when you earn the trust of your employees, your soldiers, then they feel more apt to want to come and talk to you. And if you develop that relationship, I mean, just simply caring about, and that's my buzzword, is caring. And if you absolutely show true care and concern for everyone underneath you, your peers, even your seniors. I mean, a subordinate can definitely reach up to a senior, and all you have to do is ask that question. Are you feeling okay? And of course, if it comes down to it and you're seeing those signs, asking that simple question about, do you think that you're going to hurt yourself? Are you going to hurt yourself, or are you going to hurt somebody else? And these are the hard questions, but it's simple. One simple thing of just showing you care can save someone's life. Asking someone if they're going to hurt themselves takes less than a minute, and you can actually save someone's life. Please do it. I mean, we are coming up to we're in those hard times right now, and we're going to come up into harder times.
And that's why building those kind of relationships that Sergeant Major is talking about is an act of building a transformational relationship. We don't see each other as transactions. We shouldn't anyway. But unfortunately, sometimes people do that. Even leaders do that. They see people as a means to an end. And that's not the way we should look at things. We should be building transformational relationships, which is what you're talking about, Sergeant.
Absolutely. So again, I know it's a very difficult topic, and hopefully you watched this whole video. I know it kind of went a little lengthy, but I know that the chapel is always open. The chaplain's door is always open. You could even come to Garrison. My door is always open for anybody.
You come by the chapel and the door's open, the coffee's on, and we'll sit and listen, we'll talk together. In my house, you can come to my house. I might not have coffee on, but we'll sit down and have a drink together, whatever it takes to get through any tough time that you might be facing.
So on behalf of the Garrison Commander, myself, the chaplain, and all of Fort Hamilton, thanks for watching.
Thank you.